What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about some Walking Dead Season 7 Female Savior casting news. Spoiler warning ahead for the comics that may take place on the show down the road, but basically general spoiler warning if you don't want to know some of this. It's not biggest news ever, but you never know. Some people don't want to know nothing. So comicbook.com, it's a brief article about that. We took some of it from there, but not nearly enough. But basically the role of Laura has been filled by Lindsay Register. She may be a key member of Negan's group for Dwight moving forward in the series. If you know the comic and the character of Laura, you will see that she may be a big part on the show for Dwight going forward, and that's where the spoilers come in. But there she is. We saw her briefly in the episode 7.3, The Cell. She's playing the hockey game with Dwight, and Dwight seems to be kicking her butt because she keeps drinking all the time. But there's the close-up. Lindsay Register. Laura is the character name. She was in it briefly for it, but we hopefully will see her again down the road. They got some time to be playing some Nook hockey. What does that say up there? I don't know what that is. Hockey game. And so they're having some good times, turning into a drinking game. What else do you do? But she keeps losing. I think she takes like 3 shots. Pretty getting smoked by Dwight. She's probably not very good at that game, but maybe a little romance going forward. So we'll see. Going by Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead comics, Laura should not be introduced until much further down the line. However, the show enjoys deviating from its source material in a certain extent. Laura first comes into picture in issue 148. The AMC series has merely reached a story equivalent to the issue of 108 at the latest. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead comics to follow. So basically, they're at 108 on episode 4 of season 7. She probably won't come in for probably next season a little bit more. That's her in the comic. It looks a little rough there on the comic versus Lindsay there. I don't know. So basically going forward, she might be a big part of Dwight. So if you know anything about the comics, Dwight basically overthrows Negan with the help of Rick and the Kingdom and everything, and she becomes confidant, a romantic person with Dwight, and it's probably happening, in the apocalypse. You got to find some companionship, that's for sure. Laura is an important member of the Saviors, which by the time she is introduced are no longer Negan's. Instead, Dwight is in charge, aligning himself with Rick's Alexandria in an effort to start rebuilding the world. The potential for an intimate relationship between Dwight and Laura has been teased as the character used a kiss to offer some more motivation in Dwight's direction, but it's tough to pull off in the apocalypse. And the kiss was in the comics, not the show, because we only saw her for like 4 seconds on there too. That's her in the comics. We'll show the kiss and everything coming up. But basically, Laura becomes, connection with Dwight, and why not? She looks totally different. She's got a Scarlett Johansson thing going for her. I don't know. She looks kind of cute there. Here's the kiss. There it is. Happens with Dwight. You don't know. Who knows? So she's still alive in the comics to date. So maybe that happens in the comic and the show, but we can only wait and see. I can definitely see that my dear friend Lizzie is not playing Laura as it is me, said Register. We've got a crazy season lined up for you guys. Laura was introduced in Sunday's The Cell episode, briefly playing games with Dwight during the episode's opening montage. So she says that there's big things to come. I don't know if she'll be back for more. IMDb has her credited with just that one episode, so they're not the most reliable source by any means, but it's a source. But either way, she looks to be playing Laura down the road, which I think they'll incorporate in there too, unless they kill off Dwight or they do something like that, which I don't see them seeing. But we'll hopefully see more of her. But so do you think she'll stick around? Do you think Sherry sticks around? Who would you rather have, Sherry or Laura? I don't know. If Sherry is in the picture, Sherry's cute. Laura's cute. But either way, we like brunettes. Who cares? It's not a dating game. But the big question is, does Dwight's junk still work? Negan joked about it, threw it in Dwight's face after the bite heard around the world by Eugene. I don't know. He was chomping down on that thing pretty good. And I don't know if the blood flow was cut off, if they could stop the bleeding or whatever. So we'll never know, probably. Maybe. Who knows if we find out on the show or something, but I doubt we will. Dwight seems to think so. No, but I'm just kidding. There you go, guys. So Laura down the road. Dwight, if you know the comics, big things may be happening. So there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to get more videos. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.